Namaste. This morning, we bring you a special concert by the Akashvani Vadyavrinda. But before we begin, a word about our instrumental ensemble, the Vadyavrinda. It is indeed an incredible insight of Indian instrumental interlude. In its vocal and instrumental forms, Indian classical music symbolizes absolute music. Both Hindustani and Carnatic styles being all-time great, the musicians pursuing them became great out of their sheer creativity. There was no applied or written music in our classical styles except for the learners, and the performers do not depend or look into any written music, but simply bring out the best in them with thought and expression. In Western classical music, the musicians perform to a composed score. The contributory part is mainly of the great composers of the orchestras, ballet, operas, etc. The performer executes the expression of the music score, which is the basic and broad element of their performance. We do have in our classical styles certain compositions such as Kriti, Kirtane, Padam, Javali, Tilana, etc. of Carnatic music, and Khayal, Tarana, Tappa, Thumri, Dadra, and Ghazal of Hindustani music. Yet, the mere rendering of these compositions is not a performance. Rather, they are a lure to gain the depth of absolute music. The performer's creative skill alone takes off from the runway of these compositions to embellish them with new improvisations every time to reach great heights. The performer has to think and conceive the image of his presentation, even though the performer and his admirer know very well that it is not going to be a replica of his past works, and still earns the satisfaction. In such a gigantic flow of classical music, a great innovation by All India Radio was the creation of an orchestra in the early 50s known as the National Orchestra of AIR, later on named as Akashvani Vadyavrinda. The great sitar maestro, Pandit Ravi Shankar, took over the challenge as the first composer and conductor of the Vadyavrinda. Accordingly, only those instruments which were in vogue to perform classical Indian styles were inducted, and distinguished players joined the Vadyavrinda under the baton of Panditji. Thus started a glorious sphere of classical Indian music to conceive a raga or scale and give to it the various tonal colors of instruments to get a vivid description of the sound of music. Unlike Western classical music, there are no chords and triads in Indian music. The key and scale are fixed. Oscillations of the notes depending upon the raga and murchana cannot be ignored. The ranges and limitations of various bowing, blowing, and striking instruments are to be kept in mind. The laya aspects of our styles are very prominent and intricate and should not be allowed to dominate the melody of the music. A composer of the Vadyavrinda keeps all these points in his mind and creates an orchestral piece. Just as they perform with different styles and approaches of imagination, the musicians with an instinct for composing also have various approaches. Thus, hundreds of Vadyavrinda compositions came into existence by Sarvashri Pandit Ravi Shankar, late Pandit Pannalal Ghosh, Anil Biswas, late T.K. Jairam Iyer, late E. Mani Shankara Shastri, M.Y. Kama Shastri, S. Gopalakrishnan, Satyadev Pawar, who were all associated for some time with the Vadyavrinda as composers and conductors. Akashvani has done a meritorious attempt by inviting great stalwarts from the galaxy of musician-composers like Sarvashri, late Dr. S. Balachandar, Dr. M. Balamurli Krishna, Vijay Raghav Rao, Lalgudi Jayaraman, Dr. Rajnikant Rao, Kunakudi R. Vaidyanathan, among others, along with famous cine music directors like Sarvashri, late Shankar, S.V. Venkatraman, T.K. Murthy, T.R. Papa, etc. Subsequently, many thematic compositions were born, adding to the chaste color of classicism. Composers like M.Y. Kamashastri and S. Gopalakrishnan went a few steps further and tried very successfully the arrangement part of the music with harmony and counter melodies in their compositions by restricting the gamaka variations without detriment to the structure of the raga. Observing the phenomenal growth of Vadyavrinda's contribution, Akashvani formed a unit of Vadyavrinda at All India Radio Madras in 1975. The Madras unit of Vadyavrinda, consisting of 30 musicians, had been under the stewardship of Sri M.Y. Kamashastri as its conductor, who had to his credit several compositions of orchestra. At present, the Madras unit is under the direction of Sri Purnachandar as its composer and conductor. The Music Academy of Madras, as a great pioneer to proffer the purpose of the Vadyavrinda,